En el próximo episodio de The Ultimate Fighter Latinoamérica, llega el momento de uno de los eventos más esperados de la temporada.
Van a competir en uno de los deportes más antiguos del mundo.
El reto de los entrenadores, donde Kelvin y Efraín competirán por la oportunidad de ganar un gran premio, no solo para ellos, sino también para sus equipos. Con el marcador 4-2 en su contra, el entrenador Efraín busca inspiración en su propio pasado como peleador para motivar a su equipo.
¿Ustedes ahorita están trabajando por esto?
Dos peleadores de peso ligero suben al octágono. El striker mexicano Polo el Toro Reyes se enfrenta al impredecible nicaragüense Cristian Robocop Soto. ¿Cambiará la suerte del equipo escudero? ¿Quién será el próximo Ultimate Fighter latinoamericano?
This month, UFC Fight Pass has more live fights than ever. Prepare for UFC Fight Night Dublin. Experience the heart-pounding action of 5 live events, including the legendary Pancrase organization. Enjoy new original premieres featuring Chuck Liddell and Guy Mesger. Plus, get into the spirit of Halloween with spine-tingling collections. All this and much more, only on Fight Pass.
Does size really matter? Tomorrow, new UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, a 5'11" former heavyweight, defends his belt against 6'5" Swedish superstar Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson, the division's most skilled striker. The tale of the tape only tells part of the story. UFC 192, Cormier versus Gustafsson, only on pay-per-view.
UFC fans, the Octagon has returned to Houston, Texas, as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for UFC 192, Cormier versus Gustafsson. Tomorrow night, only on pay-per-view. Two-time Olympian, All-American wrestler, and reigning UFC light heavyweight champion, Louisiana native Daniel Cormier, looks to defend his belt for the very first time when he faces former top contender Alexander Gustafsson. The 6'5" Swede first fought for the UFC title in 2013, and tomorrow plans on making the most of his second opportunity to leave the Octagon with the light heavyweight belt. We'd like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors. Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Harley-Davidson, the only motorcycle worthy of being in the Octagon. Roll your own. Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30 period. And by Muscle Farm, fueling athletes safely. And now, to get the official weigh-ins for UFC 192 underway, here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, Houston? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Thanks for coming out. How about a big round of applause for Ariane, Brittany, Chrissy, Vanessa, Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Joe Silva, best matchmaker on the planet Earth. We got a banging card for you, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna kick things off in the heavyweight division. Derek Lewis versus Victor PESTA. First up on the scale, Victor PESTA. And his opponent, Derek Lewis. 265. 265 for Mr. Lewis. Victor PESTA and Derek Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. First fight of the night. Next we move to the flyweight division. Chris Carriazo versus Sergio Pettis. First up on the scale, Sergio Pettis. 126 from Mr. Pettis. And his opponent, Chris Carriazo. From Mr. Carriazo. Live on UFC Fight Pass, ladies and gentlemen, Sergio Pettis and Chris Carriazo. Next we move to the lightweight division. Francisco Trevino versus Sage Northcutt.
Oh, 156.
156 for Mr. Northcutt. And his opponent, Francisco Trevino. $160 for Mr. Trevino. Sage Northcutt and Francisco Trevino, ladies and gentlemen. Next we move to the prelims on FS1. We kick things off in the strawweight division. Rose Namajunas versus Angela Hill.
115.
115 for Miss Hill. And her opponent, Rose Namajunas.
One,
115 for Salt Rose. Kicking things off on FS1, ladies and gentlemen, Rose Namajunas and Angela Hill. Next, we move to the lightweight division. Adriano Martins versus Islam Makhachev.
$156.
156 for Mr. Makhachev. And his opponent, Adriano Martins. $156 for Mr. Martins. Islam Makhachev and Adriano Martins, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Alan Jouban versus Albert Tumenov. And his opponent, Alan Jouban. $170 for Mr. Jouban. Outstanding welterweight fight, ladies and gentlemen. Albert Tumenov and Alan Jouban. Next, we move to the featherweight division. Yair Rodriguez versus Daniel Hooker.
146.
146 for Mr. Hooker. And his opponent, Yair Rodriguez.
$45.
145 from Mr. Rodriguez. That is an outstanding fight for the main fight on FS1, ladies and gentlemen. Yair Rodriguez and Daniel Hooker. Next, we move to the main card, live on pay-per-view. And we kick things off in the women's bantamweight division. Jessica I versus Juliana Pena.
$35.
135 from Miss Pena. And her opponent, Jessica I.
$136.
136 from Miss I. Outstanding way to kick off pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Juliana Pena and Jessica I. Next, we move to the flyweight division. Joseph Benavidez versus Ali Bagautinov. $125 for Ali Bagautinov. And his opponent, Joseph Benavidez.
$26.
126 for Mr. Benavidez. Two of the best flyweights on the planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen, Ali MAGOMEDOV and Joseph Benavidez. Next, we move to the heavyweight division. Sean Jordan versus Ruslan MAGOMEDOV. $236 for Mr. MAGOMEDOV. And his opponent, Sean Jordan.
Magic Mike, wait for it. Wait for it, Joe. Fat Magic Mike. You're welcome. $265
with magic underwear, Sean Jordan. Ruslan MAGOMEDOV and Sean Jordan. Next, we move to the co-main event of the evening in the light heavyweight division. Ryan Bader versus Rashad Evans. The former light heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Rashad Evans. 205. 205 for the former champ. And his opponent, Ryan Bader. $206 for Darth Vader. Rashad Evans and Ryan Bader, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a closer at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
I always believed with every part of me that I would be the UFC champion.
It is all over!
Not many guys get to have their moment.
Daniel Cormier,
I knew it would happen at some point.
the new light heavyweight champion!
I'm excited about this next phase of my career, trying to hold on to that gold belt. Those guys can come, but it's not going to be easy because they're in for a fight. Gustafsson's the toughest guy. I have to stay in his face. I have to be able to pressure him if I'm going to be successful.
Wow!
It's very simple. He's a short wrestler, I'm a tall striker, so I'm not gonna allow him to get close to me.
Alexander Gustafsson cannot keep me off of him. How is this kid from Sweden going to make me stand and trade with him if I decide to take him down?
Oh my God!
Slams him down, manhandling him. Someone throws him out. Amazing. Oh man, this is madness.
Whoa!
He's a strong wrestler with really, really good technique. So it's not a wrestling fight. This is an MMA fight. I move quick. I believe in my speed and my precision.
Oh! He's out. Nice knee. Oh, big right hand.
And it's all over!
Oh, big shot.
He got rocked! The big head kick! Huge knockout!
Stunning punch.
Oh! And it is all over!
Oh, man.
Gustafsson is a phenomenal fighter, but I'm going to walk him down. I'm going to get right in his face. I'm going to get my hands on him. He'll feel my power.
Oh, big right hand!
Full power punches. Oh, big shots.
I need fighting. I have to fight. I'm willing to go to hell and back in order to get the job done. And this belt, it's mine.
This is my time now, and I feel strong and I feel better in every way. I just know that I've done everything I can in my power to win. It's a very good matchup, and it's going to be a war.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing the challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. for the Mauler. And his opponent, the reigning, defending UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Cormier. For the champion. Alexander Gustafsson, one of the best light heavyweights on the planet. Give us your thoughts on this opportunity to once again fight for the title.
Houston, you got a new world champion tomorrow. You got a new world champion tomorrow.
Good luck to you, sir. Alexander Gustafsson, I'm here with the champ, Daniel Cormier. First of all, I've never seen you look more happy or more relaxed stepping up to the scale. Tell us why and give us your thoughts on Gustafsson as an opponent.
Best weight cut ever. But tomorrow, Joe, I release the chains. I allow Alex to stop worrying about being a fighter. He's talked about retiring time and time again. Go back to Sweden and become a model. I release the chains tomorrow. I'm done with him.
The champ, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. We will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you very much for coming to the weigh-ins.
Daniel Cormier, it's the new light heavyweight champion! Alexander Gustafsson very confident that he can leave with the belt tonight.
Every fight he's in is a war. That is a world-class striker.
A finish could happen on both sides at any moment.